You cheated on her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why I ended up getting punched in the back of the head. You know.
Damn.
But that's what I'm saying right there, bro. I ain't a fucking simp. There's a difference between being nice to a girl and like being a simp.
Damn.
Not a simp.
So my brother did used to be cool. What happened? Who domesticated you?
It's not I got domesticated. It's that I understood what I was doing and was wrong and hurtful to other people, and I didn't want to continue being that person. So I stopped doing that.
She just turned into a bitch, basically.
No, I thought about what I was putting out into the universe, and I understand that if I am out there cheating on people, I am probably also going to attract the type of women who would cheat on me, and that's not something I want. So
I mean, bitches are going to cheat no matter what.
Well,
I've never cheated.
You know what? You might be right about that, but at least I can say I was in the right. I mean,
sure, but what the fuck does that get you? You know what that gets you? That gets you looking stupid.
But it's for my own honor. At least no one can ever say I was the bad guy. That's all that matters.
You don't have sex or anything like that.
You weird.
Oh man, it's all about reputation and personality. You know, like
I never was with someone sexually.
What is all about that?
Huh?
I don't.
What is all about that? That don't even make no sense.
It does. Life is about that, bro. If you have a shitty reputation and it gets around, people don't like you, people don't want to interact with you, you just lose everything. And you gotta I don't know, you gotta show other people you're honorable and you're cool and good, and otherwise it's just gonna go downhill.
Or it'll get you used.
Like, I mean, you can see it. You can see it even now. Like, even though I'm friends with Tiffany, she still has these perceptions of me and the person that I am because of the things that I did to her. Even though I'm not that person anymore, like, you still, the things that you do, you have to live with. Like, they echo throughout the rest of your life, and you have to keep living with that. So you gotta like do the right shit, man, so that people don't get those ideas about you. Because I learned that it's easier to just do the right thing than to deal with the fallout and the ramifications of your actions that were bad things. Because if I do the bad thing, that's cool, alright, get whatever I want, but then later I might have to deal with like hours and hours and hours of discussion and days of all this bullshit that I don't really want to fucking deal with just to like try to make this thing better. It's better to just go ahead and do the right thing now, so you don't have to fucking worry about that bullshit later.
Sure.
I mean, I'm telling you, bro.
I don't have this protection.
True facts.
I think that men are going to cheat, and I have this understanding.
See what I'm saying?
I'm an entirely faithful person, period.
I think that men are going to cheat, and I feel like...
But men are not going to cheat, though. Some men are going to cheat.
I feel like men are going to cheat. Like most
men... So here we go. Men are going to cheat. Explain the 6 years of entire faithfulness to Megan, and explain the past 2 years of entire faithfulness to Amanda. If I'm going to cheat, explain how that's happening. Even though I could have, at any point in those 6 years and these 2 years, done that, explain why I didn't.
Hey, don't speak so soon.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, the relationship with me is over 6 years, and I was faithful the whole time. So.
I mean, a person can change. You change, and that just says that you change, and you decide.
Well, but no, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You said men cheat.
I said men are going to cheat. I said
if I am a man, I cannot escape being cheated.
You know, it's crazy because I think the same shit about women.
Are going to cheat. I don't.
Women are actually much more likely to cheat than
way more than men.
Exactly.
I'm too blunt to cheat. I think cheating is for cowards.
But I think specifically, Tiffany, but you do not represent every female that exists in the world.
I'm just saying, I think a lot of females are like me because they feel like, why do we have to tell this man that we're going to be with somebody else? We're going to be with somebody else, and we don't get a choice in telling us.
My dating experience has shown me differently. I've been cheated on in almost every relationship that I've ever been in. So
with me, I've never. I did. You keep saying that.
I don't think it necessarily is, but when women start to lose that feeling of security, they start to search elsewhere to find that feeling of security, and they typically do it before they end the relationship with you, so that they can move into that next sense of security without losing their current sense. security.
Bruh.
That's like common, very common practice.
That's slow.
That is true.
If a woman that's a slow way to be. That's a dishonorable way to be. Maybe the women that you guys
It
are
is.
That's just how it is.
they're not on. They have no honor.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's
There's the honor.
okay. Again, that's most women. I'm not saying you, but that's most women.
Bitches
I don't
don't
know if it's most
care.
women. I don't think that women are going to be. We don't have to. Men are chasing women.
No. Listen. Let's just do it this way. Hey, Ace, how many women you been with, and how many of them have cheated on you?
Okay, what do you mean by been with?
To where you were, you know, out of all the ones you were with that y'all should not have been sleeping with other people, how many of them did sleep with other people?
Okay.
Yeah. A percentage will work fine.
What, you want like a ballpark, or you want me to actually do the math?
Yeah, just ballpark. It's just
A ballpark?
Look,
He said ballpark. Come on. You can't even ask Ace this question. This is not even serious. It's not a
What's not serious?
It is.
Listen to what he said. He
It's
said
absolutely
ballpark.
serious.
Bruh, how many women have you been
He
with?
said, "Do you want me to sit here and count through all the women that I've dated and how many of them?" He's saying, "Do I want exact math or do I want him to just estimate his head real quick?" I'm saying, estimate your head real quick.
Because if you're gonna do exact math, you actually have to fucking calculate shit. Because you have to take. Yes, because you have to take the amount of people you've been with. You have to take the amount of people that have cheated. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
If he wants a real number, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like, I don't understand. Why is there so many? Like me, I'm with someone
Because
and
he likes to. Yeah, well, he's not like a super monogamous person. He doesn't stay in super long-term relationships all the time.
No.
That's
Ansley was like his
sometimes
longest
not a
relationship.
question to ask Ace
No.
because
It is a fine question to ask Ace because he has dated more than we have dated. He has been out there in the dating world, dating women, and holding exclusivity but because we're talking about the likelihood that a woman's going to cheat, and if he was exclusive with a woman for 2 months, in that 2 months, did she cheat? Okay. It's just his relationships don't last 9 months to 3 years like our relationships. See?
Form like that.
No, exclusivity. No. When you go into a relationship with someone and you're like, hey, we are not going to sleep with other people. We are only sleeping with each other. Maybe we're not boyfriend, girlfriend. Maybe we're not living together. But I have the expectation that you're not going to sleep with anyone else and vice versa. And that's fine. What I'm talking about is cheating, and that would be cheating if that happened. So I'm asking him to give me a number. Can you give me an estimate, Ace?
You can't. Those are not real relationships.
No,
Those are not real relationships.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a significantly long-term relationship. If you get into a situation with someone, if you get into a situation, okay, Tiffany. So say you don't got Mike and I don't got Amanda, and then I talk to you and I'm like, all right, I like you. Let's start talking. And then a month in, I'm like, hey, all right, so let's just make this where I'm only talking to you, you're only talking to me. That's it. And then after that, I went and slept with someone else. You'd call that cheating, wouldn't you? Even if it was a month and a day, and the moment we became exclusive and I slept with someone else, you would call it cheating, right?
I have different standards. I'm very blunt. I don't know if you remember when I dated.
So what you're doing is you're explaining away women's behavior by saying that we have the wrong idea of what exclusivity or dating is, whatever the fuck. Which is another thing that women do.
Let me talk. Can I talk?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not trying to explain it away. I'm simply saying that when I was with you, and before I got with you, I made myself clear. I said, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine for you to date whoever you want, as long as you understand that is a reflection from my understanding too. Like, I could be dating whoever I want. You had a problem.
What you're telling me is that we had... Okay, so what you're telling me... Yes, Tiffany, I understand.
So then in that case, he never cheated on you.
No problem with me not being exclusive. And look, I make.
I understand what you're saying. You're talking about something entirely different than what I am talking.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're saying when you establish a relationship, you create boundaries, and those boundaries is the things that determine what behavior is acceptable in the relationship, right?
Jeffrey, can you let me finish what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sure.
Nah, look, Jeffrey cheated on me not in the beginning of our relationship.
Nope,
Jesse cheated on me towards the
middle
end
to the end,
of our
somewhere
relationship.
around there. Yep.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so
It
let me
doesn't
say
matter. It doesn't matter if it's a month in or 9 months in. It's still fucking cheap.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. We weren't. I don't really consider. Ask Jeff. I don't really consider us a relationship. I consider us like a fling. Like we were like a quick fling. We weren't like a real relationship.
Okay, but you understand that even if you like, if you narrow it down, if you hold on, let me finish. If you narrow it down to a smaller group of people, the percentage that I'm going to give is going to be higher, so it's going to hurt your case, not help it. So why would you try and make that argument?
Regardless of the situation, you're making this
because if I go off of long-term relationships that I've been in, which is 3, then it's 100%. But if I go off of all the relationships I've been in, then it drop it down to like 85, 90%.
Now, that being said, my number is basically exactly the same. Not 100% of my long-term relationships because you were in there, but pretty much the same. And I'd be willing to wager that Mike also.
I was together for a year.
Fine. Okay, well then if we do that, it's 100 for me too. So cool. Like great. So again, you're making our point for us. The point is that women do cheat a lot, like a fucking
lot more than guys.
I never said that they did. I just said that
arguably more than men cheat because men are loyal creatures that will give up anything and everything.
No. It's proven that women cheat more than men.
Yeah, I don't know if it's proven.
Oh no, it definitely is. No, hold on. No, stop it. It definitely is. It definitely. Hang on, time out. Let me finish. It definitely is, and here's why. How hard is it for a man to get a woman to sleep with him?
Way harder than it is for a woman to get a man to sleep with him. That's period.
So if women have 100% better chances of being able to cheat when they want to, they have 100% more opportunity to cheat whenever they want to. Right?
Yeah.
Guys don't have that opportunity. Guys can want to cheat and not be able to cheat.
It depends on the guy. Some guys have the ability to cheat whenever they want. Some women have the ability to cheat whenever they want, and some guys do as well.
No.
Yeah.
All women. I don't think you're understanding. There's always an ugly enough guy for a female. But there's not.
Even ugly.
But there's not.
Ugly. There's always a horny enough guy. It doesn't have to be a guy will fuck a girl he's not even remotely attracted to just to get his dick wet. Period.
That is true.
Sword. But women, they can just get it. It doesn't matter. Any woman can get it if they want.
Yeah.
I mean,
very hard.
But I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like some women are honorable.
Well, you're wrong.
Don't really want a woman that just wants to come up to them.
No,
I mean, I don't feel like it's all men. I just feel like men.
I don't think that any woman could get any man. No. But any woman could get at least one man. At least.
Yes. One. Yeah.
If I were a woman with titties and a vagina and I walked in and said, hey, would anybody like to fuck me? No matter how attractive I am, I guess I could come home with at least like 5 offers.
No, hang on. Because I am 100% sure there are outliers.
Well, yeah, there's always outliers.
I am sure. I am 100. I'm not saying literally every female. I'm sure there's a percentage that can't because they're just, I mean, let's be real. But yeah.
I don't know if there's a percentage. It's really cute, but
yeah, but the requirement is you have to go to their page
and follow.
To get with.
But yeah, Jeff, I agree.
Yeah, you agree because you've lived it, seen it.
I think that you guys All right.
Have you heard about the girl that lived as a guy? Tried to live as a guy for 2 years. She ended up killing herself.
No, I haven't.
No, I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass.
But nah, bro, I know. It sounds. I'm laughing because everything that I've seen talks about how, like, shit. Everyone talks about how great shit is for men, but when you really break down the statistics, like, more men are in jail than women. More men are victims of violent crime than women. More men commit suicide than women. More men are homeless than women. Like,
I know, the stats are just fucking outrageous. I know. And these fucking women play victim all the time.
I don't think that
Fucking
women
so
or men are
annoying.
victims. I don't think that women or men are victims. I think that there's good people and then there's bad people.
We're not talking about anyone being victims. We're just talking about purely the stats on it, and we're saying that more men are victims of violent crime. More men are victims of suicide. Like more men commit suicide. More men.
But men
more men
commit more violent crimes.
Hold on. More. No, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Anyways,
if men are the ones committing most of the violent crimes, it's typically against other men.
Okay, hold on. Let's use that same logic. More women perpetrate cheating on their partner, so more women experience cheating from their partner. It's the same idea. What you just said, like I just mimicked exactly what you said, but you the criteria. You can't say that. That's a logical fallacy.
Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Who cheats more?
More. Fucking mind it, bro. Go for it. I don't think you're gonna like what you see, though.
Men cheat more. According to the general
survey,
men are more likely to cheat than women, with 20% of men and 13% of women reporting having sex with someone other than their partner while still married.
False. Okay, married.
20. Okay.
We're talking about all